Hey everybody, what's up? I hope everyone is doing well. I thought I'd come online and just do a brief little stream today and talk about some things I need to get off my chest and to self-explain some things which I feel are important for me to talk about. And I know that there's some people that I potentially need to apologise to here on the platform, and I know that they're probably going to be lurking my stream right now probably, and I want to apologise to them. They know who they are. I'm not going to name call them, but I want to apologise to some people in case I've offended anybody. Hello Rosie, how are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. I appreciate you being in here. Hello Judy. Hello Nature's Beauty, how are you? Good to see you. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and talk about some things that I need to get off my chest, things that are frustrating me, things that are making me feel anxious. Hello, the Jamin Show. How are you? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, so I just thought I'd come on here and talk about some issues that have been affecting me and things that have been kind of upsetting me as of late, to do with the community. And yeah, there's some people who I guess I've upset, and I want to apologise to them. I want to apologise for the lack of live streaming as well. I've kind of been having anxiety issues, and also I've just been taking some time out for me, spending time with my family, and kind of balancing YouTube and family. And I feel like I've let some people down by not being here often enough when I should be here. Hello, Aussie Outlaw, how are you? Hello, Sherry Watson, how are you? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Yeah. Well, I feel I do James Show because, to be honest with you, there's a lot of people who've probably been expecting me to stream right now, and who have probably been expecting me to be here all the time. And I feel like I need to apologise to some people who have not necessarily seen me, or so yeah, I am gonna let these people know who they are. I want to apologise to Laura Leah and Lucy Luxor. I know Lucy's left YouTube temporarily, but if they're both lurking, or one of them's lurking, I want to apologise to Laura and to Lucy to any damage that I might have done to them, or anything that I may have said may have been not right, or things like that. So I want to apologise to them directly right now. If you are watching this, Laura or Lucy, hello. Justin, hello. Little Una, madam, how are you? And yeah, so I just thought I'd come on here and briefly apologise and kind of let people know that I am sorry if Laura is lurking, or Lucy, or any of them. I wanted to apologise and put things right. And yeah, I just thought I'd come in here and kind of just, update the community why I've been a bit distant with regards to live streaming, and regards to being on YouTube actively is what I have been, because it's caused me some really health issues. It's caused me to be really, really anxious and ill and depressed, and I've kind of not had enough topics to really talk about, and I feel that this is a topic that needs to be talked about and mentioned. And yeah, I just thought I'd come online and basically put it out there and say that I am sorry if I've not been active enough for you guys. I have been finding things really, really difficult, and the last few times that I have streamed, I've been trolled quite badly, and it's caused me real bad anxiety meltdowns to the point where I've not wanted to be on YouTube. Like a lot of you have seen on my Twitter, I have threatened to quit very, very recently. I was going to shut my channel down yesterday because everything was just building up and making me feel shit, and I was just not coping. And today it's not been that much better, apart from three phone calls that I've had that have convinced me to stay. And yeah, it's just basically I've not felt myself. I felt very isolated. I felt like I've been a bad person, and it's kind of got to the point now where I felt like I'm just this big bad person who seems to upset people, and I'm not trying to be that way. I'm trying not to be that person. I don't want to be poison or toxic, as people say. And Ozzy, I don't think Lucy's drama at all. I just feel that she needs a break, and I know that I've probably potentially upset her and Laura and some other people on here. And Sherry, I'm not probably going to leave, but the thing is, it's been causing me some really bad stress, and I've been threatening to quit. I've been on private phone calls with people where I've cried because everything has just been mega stressful. I've been feeling really, really down, confused. My anxiety's been going from calm to woohoo within minutes. Like, I have literally been feeling really panicky and emotional. I've cried on several private phone calls, and it's cost me some friendships on here that I held dearly, and I don't want that to happen. I've just had to figure out some friendships that, like, have been difficult. So, um, oh, thank you for the email who just sent that to me. That's sweet. Yeah, I just thought I'd come online and talk about stuff because I need to talk about this. I need to get off my chest. It's been killing me. And it's just a case of the fact that I've just been feeling really, really lonely and isolated. And like I said, I've just been feeling like a crap person. I know you do, Jamie Show. I know. I love you too, brother. Hey, Marie Duffy, how are you? I know. I feel like I haven't really been around for people, and I feel like I've. Thank you, Justin. Aw, happy Valentine's Day to you too, Justin. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I've been taking care of myself and been trying to kind of deregulate and get my senses back on track, get my anxiety back down so that I don't feel like I'm going kaboom at everybody. And yeah, I just want to come on and talk and maybe have a quick little panel, maybe. Hey, yeah, Marie, I've been up and down, hello, Brian. Hello, Lynn. How are you? So yeah, I may have a quick panel and get some people on just to talk about this in general. I feel that there's a lot that we need to talk about. There's a lot of issues that people are going through similar to me, I believe, and it's just a case of I don't want to upset anybody. That's not what I'm doing this for. I just want to talk and chat about things. And it's difficult because I know that people oh, thank you, Trudy. I appreciate that. And it's just a case of I just feel really, really upset myself right now. I just feel like I've potentially lost some friends and kind of Ozzy. I don't know if I really agree with that comment, but yeah, I'm just feeling a bit stressed out and a bit anxious, and it's been a while since I've done a stream, and I'm trying to get back into the routine and function of it, and it is what it is, and I just want to chat about some stuff. And like I say, it's just a case of I've been feeling very, very isolated, and I've been made to feel like I'm a bad person for being friends with people. And hello, Angels Are We Nursery. Hello, how are you? And I don't know, I've just not been coping that well with it. And like, yep, hold on, brother. I'm going to send you the link right now so you can come on and talk about this with me. So hold on a second. So yeah, I just thought I would come on and talk about some stuff because I need to talk, and it's been getting to a point where I've been feeling really, really stressed out with everything. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? Good to see you. And why did they keep doing that? Go away. Oh, there he is, Captain Jerk. Hello, brother.
Hi. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm alive.
Yeah, I just felt I needed to talk and kind of I just want to get my voice out about some stuff because it's just I feel like I've kind of been letting people down and stuff. And
Tell people this right there. See that?
yes, I can
You tell people that when you need to. Don't ever
Yes.
forget that. Don't let people freaking, tell you this and that's about yourself or freaking what they think you have to do or whatever. You're
I
you're
know.
you you're your own person. People getting you down. This is what you need to give them.
Yes, I know. But I take emotions on board, and I take opinions, and it's just, yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like I've not really been around, and
opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one, and they're all full of shit.
yes, I know, brother. You've said that to me those times. I know. It's just I feel like I haven't really been around to support people when, like I said on some streams previously, that I feel like I haven't really support people, especially people like you, and I should have been there for you. Hello, Herman. God loves me, and Predator HD Gaming, and who else have I missed? Let me just check. Suzanne, God loves me, Predator Gaming. Hello. Good to see you. And if you don't know who this lovely big brother of mine is on this panel, is Captain Jerk. And he's my big brother, aka Justin, and I love him dearly. And I wouldn't do this stream without him being here with me because, yeah, I'm kind of freaking. And he helps me when I'm not making sense. And right now I'm one of them not making sense moods. So,
Hey man,
no, Ozzy, not everyone's opinion on the subject is shit, Ozzy. Don't try and pick a fight. I'm not in the mood. Like, I'm talking about my experiences. I'm not talking about everyone's. I'm talking about mine and how I feel I've let you guys down because I've not been active enough and I haven't.
Gemma,
Yes.
you're not here for everybody. You're here for you. You are here for you. This
Yes.
is called YouTube. YouTube. 2 words. You and tube. Okay? So that means
Yes.
that your opinion on your channel is the only one that counts. You are not
Hey,
here
Henry.
for us. You are here for you.
Yes.
YouTube.
Hello, Mystery.
YouTube.
Yes,
Okay?
I know.
That's it.
But
You're the only one that's going to benefit 100% from what you are
hey,
doing
Jimmy.
on YouTube. So you are the one that needs to focus on you.
Yes, I
That's it.
know. Hello, Rayleigh Jones. Hello, Ariel.
You are
And
not here to support us. We are here to support you.
yes.
This is
Yes. Okay.
YouTube. I'm not saying that the entire platform is GemmaTube. No,
No, God no.
obviously. But I'm saying this is your channel.
Yes. Yes, this
More
is
and
my
more
channel.
nowadays,
Yes.
they're trying to take away our freedoms and our freaking the way that we like to do things on our channels. Yes, and it is their platform. Yes, but this channel is about you. This is Gemma's journey.
Yes.
Okay, this is Gemma's journey, not my journey, not everybody else's friggin' journey. No, this is your journey. This is you.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about things that are important to you, things that
Yes.
support you. We're talking
Yes.
about your feelings and how you want to freaking discuss things. You know,
Yeah.
freaking detract. People can detract. People can talk shit. People can freaking manipulate if they want or try to. But in the end, the beginning, the alpha, the omega, beginning and the end is you. You know
Mm-hmm.
how we get to that freaking point is your decision. The direction that we go. We talk
Yeah.
about the things the way that you want to talk about them. If you don't want profanity on here, we're good. We're only human, and we'll do the best we can to clean up our language. If you don't want freaking religion or politics or freaking finances or war discussed on your channel, hey, that's your prerogative, and we'll do the best we can to exclude those kind of things from our conversations here.
Yes.
Okay, we'll try. We're only human, like I said. We'll do the best we can to support you because this is your journey, not ours. This is yours. This is your time.
Yes.
You're on here for you. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
there you go.
Yes. I just want to come on here and kind of talk about a lot of stuff. So I feel like there's a lot of heaviness, and also the fact that I feel I haven't kind of been as active and bright as usual. And I'm trying to fight this because it's hard. And like I said, I know there's a lot of people who have probably mistaken me in the past, in the recent weeks, and I don't want that. And if I have offended people, I want to apologise, because it's not
Why?
who I am. I'm not an offensive person. I try
Why do you
not to
want to?
be,
Why do you want to apologize,
because I feel like people misunderstood me,
Jonah? This
and
is your channel. You can offend anyone you want.
yes, potentially,
That's
yes.
part of being a human being. You're gonna offend somebody
Okay,
along the
so
way. You're gonna offend somebody along the way. You can't please everybody. That's a fact. And that's one of the first things that we should try to get over as a human being on our journeys, is that we can't please everybody. Not everybody's going to approve of us, and
yeah,
we can't be friends with everyone either. And at some point, we're going to have disagreement. It doesn't necessarily have to lead to war, but we're not
no,
going to agree with everybody. So
no, not exactly.
don't extend an apology for in general. If you have offended a certain person and you respect that person, then extend an apology to that person or group of people or whatever if you have respect for them. Because if you didn't freaking intend to freaking insult somebody, yes, you might extend an apology. But if you said something that you believe in and you're steadfast and you are not going to budge because you know from your own experience and somebody's getting offended, and
Yeah,
it doesn't appear that an apology is going to be good enough, then why extend
very
one?
Sherlock Holmes.
You see, why apologize to people that will never accept an apology from you? Why kissing ass when it's only going to serve to brown your lip? See what I'm saying?
Yes,
Why elevate others above you? We're supposed to freaking keep each other on the level, you know. I know I'm kind of like down low today because I'm laying back, but I'm just saying, why bother? Why bother trying to please those that only seek to be adverse? See,
yes,
the people that only want to disagree, just push them away. Just like, no, you go over there, do your own thing. I don't mean any offense to you, but I'm not going to apologize to you if I push you away or if I
no,
drive you
I
away
really do.
from anything I've said or done. If you don't like me, then you need to go anyway. That's it.
Yeah, no, this it wasn't. This isn't aimed at you, Captain Jack. This is just the whole community in general. Like, I'm getting fed up with being made out to
You
be a
can't
bad
apologize to the
person,
whole
and
community, though. You can't apologize to the whole community
I know.
because, like I said, they're either going to like you or they're not, and it's up to them. They're
Yeah,
either going to give you a thumbs up on your video or they'll give you a thumbs down, and that's about them, not you. Sorry.
yes,
that's
yes, I understand
that's
that.
not about you. It's about them.
I know.
I
It's just,
I had to come to terms with that, and I'm trying to pass that wisdom on to you. I'm not trying to change the way that you think and feel. I'm just trying to get you to realize that you don't have to think and feel about those people at all.
yes, I know, which is why
You
I'm
don't
trying to
have to
grasp it.
apologize. You don't have to make excuses for them, and you don't even have to think about them even one time.
No,
Just let them go. Let them go about their business. And if their business is trying to freaking
sure.
trash talk you or something like that, you know what? They're making their own bed, and eventually, and people are going to see them for what they are.
Yeah,
They're gonna see them for the abusive people that they are. Like, you don't need any of that. You don't need to waste your time or be bothered with that. You've got enough stuff that you're dealing with. You got enough things you're doing. You got
I know.
nice broad array of things to keep you busy. And if you let
Mhm.
those people bother you, that's just detracting from your path. You need to stay on your path and go through your journey the way that you want to go through it. See? And if you let those people distract you, come on, man. You don't want to get off. You don't want to get led astray, do you?
No, of course I don't. No.
I tell everybody all the time. I avoid drama like the plague. I got drama all around me in this building. There's people that cause trouble all the time, constantly. They run their mouth and they start trouble and they talk shit, and I'm just like, I'm done with all of them. And they don't think that they're dramatic because they're too stupid to know it. And I could call them stupid and not feel bad about it because they've proven to me what kind of people they are, and I'm mellow about it. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
No
Train
offense to
back.
them. Just I've just noticed that they are stupid.
Train back. Captain Jerk's not brainwashing me. Don't say that. He's helping me deal with this because he knows in a way that I don't deal with this stuff too well. When I get in the way of, I feel like I need to apologise to people and I feel like I've done wrong with some certain stuff, I will come online and talk about it. I will let it out because it makes me feel anxious. It makes me feel like I'm destroying myself because I don't cope with this kind of stuff well. My emotions take over and I don't cope well that much. And that's why he's here with me. He's my big brother. I wouldn't do this without him being here because he helps me. He's not brainwashing me. So I would take that comment down or I'll delete it myself.
You don't have to. Just ignore them.
No, I do. 'Cause it's in respect of you, and I don't want people talking shit about you in my chat. Period. That's not acceptable to me. I'm not putting up with that. Not ever. Because if it's you or anyone who I care about, I'm not having comments like that put in my chat. It's just disrespectful. That annoys me.
I'm
So
disrespectful to a lot of people, not even on purpose. I just live my life, and I
I
know that
know.
I'm not. I know that I'm not the best person, but I know I'm not the worst. But people get mad because I'm freaking doing my thing. That's kind of too bad. I try not to let people bother me too much. I'm trying to let a lot of it go and just continue on, and freaking if people get upset, I'm like, well, I didn't mean to upset you, but that doesn't mean I'm going to apologize, because
Yeah.
like when I think I know people, you know, when I think I know people, it turns out that I
Hey,
don't,
Irish and Ian.
right? It turns out that I don't a lot of the time, and I'm not going to say that, that I shouldn't apologize to some people because once in a while I do. I say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I really didn't know. I really do feel apologetic because, I didn't intend to hurt your feelings, or I didn't intend to freaking anger you, or, you know, maybe I told somebody something. Maybe it was the wrong thing to tell them, or maybe I was misinformed for myself, and I apologize for misleading you, something like that."
Yeah.
But as in terms of just apologizing out of turn because, I want to cover all my bases and not offend anyone, no, that's nonsense.
Yeah.
Can't please everybody all the time. That's what infuriates me about some types of people. Like, I'm not going to bring politics up, but I'm going to talk about how politicians act, how religious figures act, and how
Mm.
some like social workers act, some activists and stuff like that. They say, "Oh, we should all be getting along, equality this and equality that." Equality doesn't exist.
It doesn't. No, absolutely right. It doesn't exist. Equality is
So
what
we do
people
what we
want it to
do,
be.
and we try not. We do the best we can to get along. But if a disagreement arises, we can take the high road and just be like, "I'm done with you,"
Yeah.
and we can walk away. That doesn't make us equal. That makes us that gives us an opportunity to say, we're not going to agree. We're not going to disagree. We're not going to agree to disagree. We're just going to freaking leave each other alone, period.
Yeah. Absolutely, you're right. Ozzy, I know you're trying to pick a bit of a fight with Captain Jerk. Please don't do that. I don't
Let's
want to
just
have
take
to
the
ban you.
peacock, buddy.
Don't be disrespectful to Captain Jerk, Ozzy. I don't want to have to ban you. I've warned you once already.
It's
Don't
not about
don't
my issues, dude. I mean,
don't try and pick a
seriously.
fight. I'm not in the
If,
mood.
if you're going to be a stupid asshole, I'm going to find you and I'm going to pound your face in. How does that sound, cucksucker? I'll make it
Yeah,
clear
there
enough
you go.
for you.
Captain Jerk told you himself. I don't want
I
to
don't
ban
play
you,
any
but
fucking
I'm going to
games
have
with
to
anybody,
carry
dude.
on.
I'm a freaking dude who's freaking middle aged and just about crippled from bad health. Come and see this. Come to my fucking door. I'll tell you the same thing I tell anybody. I don't want to play any games with anyone.
No, and like Captain Jerk's here to support me. This is the thing what I've said all along.
I'm not
Justin's
even
here.
mad.
Justin is here to support me. He knows that I find things difficult, and like he knows this is anxiety provoking thing. But I have to get my feelings out. And if I don't, I'm going to explode because I tend to keep them all bottled up, and I go woohoo. And with Captain Jerk being here, Justin, it helps me to relax. He helps me to be myself, and yeah, Judy. Right now, I'm just gonna have Justin, my big brother, on because if I have anyone else on, I'm gonna end up exploding, and I don't really want to explode at someone that I don't really know yet. So I'm just gonna have me and Justin on for now, just because I know that I can be myself with him. I don't have to worry about stressing, or if I get anxious, he knows how to kind of deal with me. So yeah, I'm just gonna
If
stick with
anything, I'll
Justin
just
right now.
encourage her to freaking, make the right strides, or to end the stream. We can just talk privately, me and her, whatever. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to freaking be an enforcer or anything. I'm just letting
No,
you know.
no, that's what I'm
I don't.
saying.
No, I'm not. Not telling you. I'm telling them. I'm not
Mhm.
trying to be an enforcer or anything. I'm just telling you. If you really do try to pick a fight with me, I'm not scared of you. I mean, you know,
Hey, Greg. It's just by the end of the day, this is what friendship is. Like when you're on YouTube and you have an issue, or especially for people with disabilities like myself, we get very, very over talked and we get talked down to all the freaking time. And you talk, oh, you're taking things the wrong way. Oh, you're twisting it. No, I'm not, because I felt this way for quite a few weeks now, and I've not said to anyone that I felt like this. And it's got to come out, and I've had enough of hiding it. So it
got the
is what
good
it
one. How
is.
you doing, Dave Larson? How you doing?
Hey, Dave. Hey, got the good one. How are
Eric
you?
Garcia,
Good
how
to
you
see
doing? I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to everybody. I see. There I go. I can apologize for that. I apologize
Yes,
for
you
not
can.
saying hi to
You
everybody
don't have
before,
to,
but
brother, because they
you
know
know,
you're here, so that's fine. You don't
um,
have to apologise.
I do have. I do want to say this though. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like I do appreciate that you said something about people getting talked over and stuff like that. I have a tendency to let people finish what they're saying a lot of the time. I don't always talk over people.
No, you don't.
Sometimes I do. If I feel I have something important I need to say, or if I'm just gonna freaking, interject and push somebody else to the side. Sometimes it's for a reason. Sometimes it's just because I'm anxious and, I'm a human. I make, you know, rash decisions. I make mistakes once in a while as well. And, I can usually work them out with people fairly well. It's not a big deal or anything.
Yeah. Irish whiskey says you owe us a pizza party.
Irish whiskey paranormal. If I had the kind of money to throw a pizza party for everyone, I would have done it already. But
Yes, he would have
I
done, yes.
simply I'm just a I'm just a putz. I'm just a broke putz sitting around in his living room, freaking trying to make the best out of a very broken freaking life.
Yeah, God loves me. You asked me a question, what did I get from McDonald's earlier? I got two Cokes, and I got two hamburgers, some chips, and a Big Mac because I couldn't bother to cook. So I ordered myself a McDonald's, and plus I was feeling
Oh
crappy. So
man, Gemma, I'll tell you something. Um,
yes,
Diet.
I
I've
know.
found over the years. Well, hold on. I'm not going to read you the riot act or anything. I'm not going to say anything about you.
I, I know.
But I want to share something with you if you let me. Diet and well-being, like health and stuff like that, plays an enormous role and how we feel about ourselves and about the place where we live. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about just like the current apartment or whatever. I'm talking about, the land in which we inhabit, social situations and stuff like that. And I'll tell you this, when we actually are making the choices that make us healthier, it makes us feel better about our situation and
Hello.
about the land in which we live, and it gives us a little clearer thinking from time to time, not always. Okay, it depends on the person and it depends on the situation. All right. I have been making better dietary choices over the last couple of years, and I've tried to do it gradually instead of
Yeah.
doing it all at once. And I think that, certain parts of it I have done, like cold turkey, stop. Like fast food, done. That was one of the first things to go. Bang, gone. I got rid of my fryolator, my deep fat fryer, my oil cooker, whatever you want to call it. My fry daddy. In other words, I got rid of that thing because deep frying all your food is no bueno. Trust me.
Yes.
McDonald's deep fries everything, and they fry everything in grease on a griddle. There's very few things that are grilled there. And when I stopped eating fast food, and I'm not saying that I got rid of it completely, like never again or anything, but it's so infrequent now as to be like once or twice a year. Okay, for like McDonald's or Burger King or anything like that, or if it's like if I'm out and about somewhere and if I need fast if I need a meal prepared quickly, I might go
Yeah.
to a fast food place, but chances are if I have money and I'm not afraid to spend it, I'm going to sit down at a place that's actually going to cook my food instead of burning it. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Make a make a one or two steps at a time and creep up on that goal. You can call it baby steps if you want. It's kind of cute. Whatever. If you like babies, I mean. But I've had to freaking make some tough choices, and I've got to say it works for me.
Yeah.
You are still eating junk food, fast food, and stuff like that.
Yep. I know way too much. Yep. I need to cut back. Absolutely.
Pardon?
I do need to do it.
The last time I ate a bag of chips, ask Crystal. I felt terrible. There was so much, oh, getting a little burpy just thinking about it. Like, ooh, it really bothered me a lot. And it's not that I hadn't eaten chips in a long time. It's just that that bag of chips was just like, ugh.
Yeah. It's greasy and yeah.
It was so salty. And we ate it with
Hey,
stupid,
David.
stupid nacho cheese dip. You know that, that oh my god, it's like after eating like healthier food for a little while, you go back and you start messing around with them salty chips again. You're just like, oh,
Wow.
and it'll it's tough sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely do need to start eating healthier, and I am trying to get back on the healthier wagon side of things. And
Irish whiskey, paranormal. I know a friend. He's actually living in the UK, and he had an amputation several
that's
years
good to know.
ago.
Got a good one. Hello, Gomez Adams and Little
Dude,
Oz. Well, good to see
I
you.
quit. I quit smoking a year and a half ago,
Bounty.
and there was a lot of changes at that point. But I was still eating. really, really questionable foods. I started eating better foods. And one of the biggest things I noticed is that people's arguments just seemed really unimportant to me. Not like I was better than anyone. No. It just I didn't care about other people's shenanigans, other people's arguments. I started watching more
Hey, Will.
um I started watching videos on YouTube that were more about projects and less about violence and drama. I've even found Star Trek lately. I love Star Trek, but I found the more dramatic parts of Star Trek to be silly. You know,
Yeah.
just, oh, okay. I'm not interested in it. Not like I was.
Take care, Justin. See you later.
You know, I'm not interested in it like I used to be. And I'm not
Bye, got
saying that
nothing.
it's not
See you later.
entertaining anymore or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, for me, it had to happen. For me, it had to happen. And it had been a long time coming for me to start treating myself better in some respect.
Yeah.
And one of the huge steps that I'm going to have to make is to move out of here. This place is a cesspool of drama, nonsense, and childishness, and I'm through with it. I'm done. And I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
talking
getting
about
it.
just this building. I'm talking about the entire area because like this might be a cow town that I live in, but I live on the edge of it. And right next to me is an urban center that is full of crime and just all kinds of freaking bad things. So I'm done with all that. If anything, I'm gonna freaking move. Uh, I might move in town, further up the street, where there's
Yeah.
less of that urban center around us, or it's further away, and we don't have to deal with as much of the sirens blaring. And you know, come on, man. No, I, I just no, no.
Happy Valentine's Day, Bounty. Good to see you.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day, Gemma.
Thank you.
Happy
Valentine's Day is not really
Valentine's Day
something
to
that I
everyone.
celebrate, but yeah, it's just a day of being able to tell people I love
I'm not
them.
really
And
big on the freaking holidays and stuff. I'm just going with the flow. I really don't care anymore.
I
The
know
holidays are what they are, and you
it's
know.
just an over commercialized day of selling stupid chocolates and stuff, and it's like you should tell the people you care about, who you're close to, that you love them every day regardless. It shouldn't be just the one day of the year where you sit there and tell them how much you love them and care about them. Do it every day regardless, because you never know when the last time is that you'll see them. I tell the people I love them every day. My parents, my sister, my auntie, my cousins. You know, if I don't see them for half a year, I still text them to say that I love them, just so they know that I'm there. Hey, Clifford, good to see you. And
Well,
yeah,
part
this
of
is the thing.
part of me feeling better in my life was getting rid of a lot of poisonous elements. Like I had to get rid of television, like regular broadcast TV and cable vision. I had to get rid of the radio. I don't listen to the radio anymore either. I think it's
Yeah,
nonsense. The music's okay, but you know, if I listen to a classic rock station, uh, that's fine. But otherwise, no. And I'm not really into commercials either. That's why I'm more into Netflix and not Hulu.
yeah,
Um, but I refuse to pay Hulu's prices for like no commercials or whatever because that just seems foolish to me. Um,
no,
they have some good programming on there. Don't get me wrong. One of my favorite programs is only available on
hey
Hulu.
Danielle.
Okay, but no, I'll let it go just because no Hulu, no commercials. Goodbye. Um,
Yeah,
Another thing I stopped doing is going to the movies. Just me personally.
hmm.
I'm not going to see like big time movies and stuff like that. I'm not going to rock concerts anymore. I'm just not doing it. I'm done with the commercialism and the nonsense and the fluff. I'm done. I'm done because a lot of people get into arguments and controversies and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to argue with anybody. I
No,
really
nor do
don't.
I.
I don't want to have any kind of conflict or confrontation with anyone. Just like I'm gonna sit here in my to just to keep to myself and not argue with people. I would cancel my freaking internet service and sit in my apartment. Seriously, if it came to
Yeah,
that, yes, I would.
I would too.
I have no problems. I'll cancel my Netflix. I will cancel my freaking my my internet service. I'll shut down my YouTube channel before I do. I'll erase all my videos and freaking just unsubscribe from everything. And then I'll shut the channel down completely. Delete my channel, please. Thank you very much. And I'll just go. I don't need to have any freaking controversy or any nonsense in that respect. I That's just me though. If I was you, having a lot of problems with people and things, I would do videos. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even bother. I wouldn't even bother live streaming. I You have a lot of friends that will talk to you behind the scenes and
yeah.
still, like stream with you privately, and I think that's great. That's wonderful. Um, but to
Hey,
avoid
Jimmy.
a lot of nonsense and a lot of arguments and a lot of harassment, if I had a channel like yours where I was trying to give people information and trying to share my experiences about my life and my journey, I would still put out videos, but I would leave the comments off.
Yeah, Gomez Adams. I've been having issues for a little while with this platform. But the thing is, part of it is my autism, and I don't see things for what they are. And like, also, I feel like I've upset some people because I've been a bit distant with people, and there's been a few people who don't like me for reasons that I'm not going to go into, but basically it's because I hang around with people that they don't like, and then I get attacked in private going, "What are you doing?" And I'm gonna say right now, I'm not sorry for the people I hang around with. I don't care if you don't like
They're Irish
me.
whiskey.
See you later, Irish. Sorry, I saw that you're just now going. And I'm not going to apologise to the people I hang around with. If you don't like who I hang around with, don't be here. You don't have to be in my stream or my channel. I'm not forcing you to be here. My friends are my friends, and a lot of you become more family to me than just my friends. You are my family. I don't have very many people over here who I hang around with or associate with. You guys are my family away from my family over here. I don't have anybody else. You guys are the people I come to for support and help. I
Fourth
don't
letter
have anybody.
David, I'll tell you this right now. Gemma is a popular YouTuber now, so there's always going to be dislikes on her channel. Believe it. The more
Yes.
popular she gets, the more dislikes she'll see. But there will only be a
I don't
fraction of
care. Dislikes are
dislikes
dislikes. Who cares?
because the likes will be way up here and the dislikes
Hey,
will be way
Jonas.
down here. Believe that. Believe that.
Yeah.
She's a popular girl on YouTube. She's a big deal. She doesn't even know it. Look at her. Look at her laughing, but she knows she's a big deal.
I appreciate that, brother. I do. I do. I don't realise that sometimes I need to, and I don't care about the dislikes. Like Justin said to me before, I used to get really upset about the dislikes. I did. I used to moan at him. Like when I got close to Justin, I was like, "Oh, this sucks. No, I'm getting dislikes." And he sat me down and was like, "Gemma," I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Don't worry about the dislikes. You got more likes than you have dislikes." And by the end of the day, I know
and, I,
who probably some of them are, and
and
it
I
is who
also
it
told
is.
you that it's gonna happen no matter
Yes,
what.
yes, you did. That's what I'm
Not
about to
everybody's
say.
gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna agree. A lot of people are gonna give you one of
Most things
these.
you are.
And this, if you're getting these, just proves that you're popular.
Yes. Bye, Clifford. Take care, buddy. See you
And
later.
it also proves something else to you. Later, Clifford. It also proves something else to you, that you're making a difference.
Yes, I'm trying to.
You are
Yes.
rubbing people the wrong way for what they think and what they think they know. Oh, I know autism and I know this and that, and she's full of shit, and oh, screw that. She don't know everything. Well, nobody sees you putting up a video about autism and what you know. So,
Yeah.
Gemma, having quite a bit of experience with these kind of things, I'm not saying that she's the authority on everything.
No, I'm
No.
not. God, no. No way.
She's sharing her experiences, her thoughts, and her opinions. This is Gemma's journey. This
Yes.
isn't Gemma is the queen goddess of all things and all must hear and obey.
No.
No, this is
No, no, no,
Gemma's
no.
journey. This is
Yeah.
her. This is her journey. Not
Yeah, this
anyone
is how I
else's.
see things. I'm not the spokesperson for everybody. I know I'm not. I'm far from that. Like, the problem is when I get problems like this and I get overstimulated, I get over anxious, and I think, oh shit, if I don't deal with this, I'm going to explode. And Justin has seen on phone calls where I'm like, nah, and I get so worked up and anxious because it takes me a while to process everything. So I thought I'd come onto a live stream, just talk about it in a way that people understand me. And the thing with autism is I process so much at one time that my brain just goes blah blah blah, blah wallop, and then I just explode because I can't keep it in my head any longer. And today it was just
Later, David.
I needed to get out. Take care, David. Have a good sleep. See you later.
Yep, get some rest. We'll see you.
And it's difficult because people think that I'm attention seeking or they think I'm faking. The amount of comments I get
Hold
saying I
on a second.
fake, I'm not.
Judy just said something interesting. It's a learning experience for people who don't understand autism. Also,
Yeah.
it's a learning experience for people with autism as well.
Yes.
These
Yes.
these folks, people like her and others with autism, are still learning how to
Yes.
deal with their own feelings, not
Yes.
just
Oh, yes.
interacting with everyone else and society or trying to like not freak out or whatever.
Yeah.
They're also dealing with other people that have a different type of autism. So you can't just lump all the autistic in one group and say, "Oh, they're all this way or they're all that way." Come on.
No,
Come
no, we're all
on.
different. I'm high functioning. A lot of people who are similar to me are not like me because they struggle in other areas where I don't. Whereas some people will go, "Oh, how can you be so functional? You're so calm and you're together," and I'm not. For me to even be on YouTube, you only see one side of me. You see the side where I'm functioning, and you see the side where I'm medicated for my
Yes.
anxiety, and I'm good. I'm having a good day, but
Yeah, you're
sometimes
right.
people don't see the days where I'm in bed all
But you
day.
have
Well,
videos on here where you didn't have a good day and that
yes, I have.
you're flipping out on your channel.
Yes, I have flipped
It's
out on my channel.
it's
Justin's been there when I've cried and
but
screamed, and
I'm not saying it's a good thing for you to be flipping out and crying and freaking out. No. I'm
no,
saying it's a good thing for people to know, like, more than just the smooth parts of the journey. You know,
yeah,
when people see the bumps in the road, they don't always have the wherewithal to steer clear of them. Well, autistic people kind of can't avoid the bumps in the road.
no. If we,
It's
we
just gonna
try.
happen.
Yeah,
It's just gonna happen.
yeah. It's difficult because autism makes things so much more heightened and hard to deal with because we have to deal with the sensory side of it. We have to deal with the mental health side of things because I have clinical anxiety disorder. So not only am I dealing with the autism and all the crap that comes with that, I'm having to deal with my mental health side as well. And people go, "Oh, you don't have a mental health disorder." Yes, I do. I just hide it. I'm very good at masking it, and I don't show it to a lot of people unless I get to a point where I've had such a bad day or I've been triggered by something. Then you'll see it, but I don't show that side of me because I don't want to show that side. I hide it to a point unless someone like on a phone call, like Justin, he sees where I've been calm and fine, and then all of a sudden I'm triggered by something, or I get a message, or or someone tries to phone me, and they're like, "Oh, what about this and this and this?" Like, for instance, one phone call I was with Justin, and my mum had sent me this article
Hey,
about curing autism, and I flipped. I was just like,
Gemma,
yes,
you don't have to respond to like everything that people say about autism either. If
no, I know,
somebody's hold on, hear me out. If people are, saying something goofy about the autistic and they obviously don't know what they're talking about, um, you could just let it go. You could just let them be goofy and say something stupid. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Okay. If you feel that you have to, then yes, I totally support you. And yes, you should say something about it. But you don't have to react to everything. If you think that, you know what, this person saying that about autism is not that bad, and
good night, God. See you
you
later.
know, even if you've already freaking like addressed it and you want to address it again, you can reiterate, but and using that as an example, or people just aren't getting the point about what you're saying and about the literature that's being handed out from official places that know about autism and things like that. Well,
Yeah,
people still aren't taking advantage of this literature and actually learning about it, stuff like that. If you want to reiterate, that's cool. But if it's a point that you've already done to death, you don't have to do it ever again if you don't want to, or if you don't think it's necessary. And just be like, wait until you have something else that you need to say. And then you can mention several things that have irked you, like, you
yeah,
know, it's been kind of a, I've wanted to say so many things, and, there's several unimportant, discrepancies that people have been talking about lately, but I think this main one here, that came up, and not a lot of people are going to know about this. I'd like to like single that one out and speak about that one right now, even though there's a lot of other things going on. I'd like to, you see, I'm not trying to freaking like, guide you at all. I'm just
no,
trying to, let you know that pick your battles kind of type thing.
yeah. I totally get that. Yeah. I'm very aware of that, and but this year, I just got to come on here and talk about things, and clear the air with some people. But you know what? This is what it is. I'm sorry I've been away, kind of thing. I've been a bit distant from everybody. It's not offensive to anybody.
Good night,
I've just
got the
been
good one.
really, I've just been really struggling, and yeah. Good night, God. See you later. And yeah, I just want to come on here and kind of update people. And I'm coming back slowly. Like, I've just started live streaming again, so I'm trying to get back on track with everything. And I just hope that people will be able to forgive me. And I'm going to try and upload more frequently as well.
I don't
It's just
think
been
very many of your
hard to
friends.
keep focused on stuff.
I don't think that very many of your friends are thinking anything negative or that you owe them something, Gemma. Like a lot of people want to see you, and you might feel like you're disappointing them by not making yourself more available. But like you just explained, you can't always make yourself available all the time or
No.
to everyone's satisfaction. You're not going to please all of them. Okay. And
Yeah.
the people that you know and that know you will understand that. Like, how long had it been since I put out a video before yesterday? Hmm?
A while.
And do you really think that I'm going to sit there and apologize through the whole stream and be like, oh,
No.
no? I'm not saying you should be
No.
like me. No, please do not be like Ether.
Sometimes I wish I was.
Oh,
Sometimes I
do
wish I was
not
gay
be like
again,
this
but
guy.
unfortunately I do.
Don't be like this guy. I'm just,
Sometimes I wish I was though a little bit like
you
you
are
because
sharing Gemma with us, and I'm sharing Captain Jerk with you. Okay?
yes,
That's
yes.
all. I'm sharing some of my experiences with you, a little
Mm.
bit of wisdom.
Was not needs to kick my
I,
ass.
I
Yes.
like I might not be aware of it, but I might be largely full of shit. I'm willing to accept that. But
Hey,
if I
freaking
can
Freddy.
pass on, a smile and maybe some knowledge, maybe a little bit of wisdom, maybe a sliver here and there, then I'll feel like, okay, I've helped my friend a little bit. I'd like to see her be able to freaking stand up for herself and get something done and pass on her freaking experiences and her knowledge and her journey with other people as well. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
That's what,
totally want to see that happen for you. Because
yes, this is what I'm
that's what
trying
you've
to
been
do
trying
here.
to do
Yeah.
this whole time.
Yeah, I just want to share some experience with everybody here, and like I am who I am, and I'm trying to make the best of it how I know how to,
Oh
and
yeah, Freddie.
I just feel like I've kind of been a person who people want to seem to target recently, and I know for certain reasons it's what they want to do, fine, whatever, but I'm not trying to be deliberately awkward or horrible or nasty to anyone. Like, I know I've not been in enough streams, and I apologise because it's just been too overwhelmed me recently. Like, Captain Jerk knows I've probably been in the last 4 weeks. I've been in about 6 streams, if that, and most of them happen to be with Captain Jerk in. So I've literally been anywhere where I can see Captain Jerk because he relaxes me and he makes me feel like I'm safe. And so I haven't been in anyone's streams. I've literally been lagging my videos as well, so I'm trying to get back on track with that. And I just like to come on here and make a kind of clear point. This is why, and this is what, and yeah, I don't want people to be upset with me, but it is what it is. I'm still right now kind of struggling, and some people want to try and force me off YouTube. It's not going to happen, guys. I'm not leaving. Whatever you want to try and say, I just I've had a break, which is understandable. I've needed it, and I'm back, and I'm going to try and make the best of it. And that's it. It's like you said, I can't please everybody. I can't, and Justin said that to me many times. I can't please everybody. I try to because it's the way I am. I try and please people, and I get stabbed in the back for it.
Even if you were a billionaire, you had lots of money to give away. Some people would be like saying different goofy stuff about you because you're a billionaire. People, even if you were giving your money away and helping a lot of others with your freaking cash loaf, I mean,
Yeah.
there'd be other people that saying, no, no, I don't want your filthy money and saying all kinds of this and that's about you, you know, even though money and giving away money and being generous is usually the way to attract a lot of people. But the thing is, it doesn't necessarily attract a lot of it doesn't attract all good people or
Hey, Ironfire.
all needy people. In fact, it will definitely attract people that are fraudulent, full of shit, liars, and scam artists. Yes, it will. But
Yep.
it will also attract powerful people that are greedy and manipulative and scoundrels. It will also attract other
Bye,
people
Freddy.
that are not interested in obtaining your money, but they're interested in taking down your power base
Mhm.
because money is power.
Yes, of course it is.
And because you're a billionaire,
Hey, Nettie.
you are now powerful, and there are people that are going to be, trying to take out your power base to
Hello, you guys live.
silence you and or hurt you, but just because of you being a billionaire or whatever. Maybe you have a message. I'm
Yes.
I'm just saying, regardless of whether or not you're Gemma now or Gemma billionaire or Gemma popular or Gemma unpopular,
Yeah.
when there are people paying attention to you, even if you're a pariah, you're the most hated woman on TV, you still have fans. You're
Yes,
still
of course.
popular. That's it.
Yeah,
Popularity,
I don't care if people don't like me. Like, I'm not bothered. Like, I just want to come on here and have a
popularity
bit of
is
fun and kind of talk about things. So yeah,
popularity is popularity, regardless.
yes, yes, it is. It's not often good because people twist it the wrong way. They take popularity as in, oh, I have to be this top person, and no, I'm just me. I'm where I am. I'm where I'm at, and I'm happy. I'm more than happy with what I'm doing.
Nettie
Eli's like,
Loki,
I'm
how you
okay.
doing?
I'm good.
Nettie Loki, how you doing? Sherry Watson, Eli's life, how you doing?
Yes, Eli's life's new. I've never seen that person before. Welcome. It's good to see you.
Well,
And
he's
yeah, I just have to
saying
come on here
hello
and
to you.
talk and kind of rant, but yeah. I know, Sherry. Thank you so much. That's sweet. Like, yeah, I don't want to bore people. Like, I'll probably end the stream soon and probably then talk to Justin in private because there's a few more things I need to discuss with him. But I just want to come on here and kind of give my thoughts out and be like, this is why I've been away and this is what I'm trying to do. And like I say,
Irene, you're awesome, by the way.
I know, I know, I think you're awesome. I adore you too, brother. You know I do. I think the
I
world
was
of
talking to
Justin.
Irene.
Yes,
I was talking to Irene. You're awesome, yes, but I was just telling Irene.
I
Ah.
know. I heard. I know. And guys, I'm gonna end the stream by saying, please, if you don't know this Captain Jerk, there, my big brother, there on the lovely screen, please go and subscribe to his channel because he's awesome and does awesome live streams. He's very, very funny, caring. He really cares about
Don't
people.
listen to
So
her. Go read a
go
book
and
instead.
subscribe.
Go read a book.
He's full
Go
of
read a
shit.
book.
Ignore
Shh.
him. He's full of shit.
Go read a book or watch Gemma.
He's
Watch
full of
Gemma
shit.
videos.
Captain
Watch her
Jerk is full of
videos.
shit.
She's more entertaining. Watch her videos.
You're full of shit, brother. Like you deserve more subscribers too. You know, you do awesome
I have
streams.
2,500 subscribers, and if I could give them all to you, they'd be yours. They would have been yours already.
No, I don't need them, brother. You need some help
I
too.
understand. I'm just telling you. That's the way of things, you know.
Yes, Iron Fire says throw away your books. Oh yeah, Captain Jerk needs subscribers, people. He's an awesome creator. He does a lot of good fun streams. He talks about his coins and his work that he does. He often shows his little skull figures and they're really cool and he shows the detail and everything. And yeah, and I love his little quote that he always ends his stream with. It's so funny. And I like the way how he does it. And yeah, so I will let Captain Jerk end my stream because he's the best person to end it. And yes, I'll let him end it the way he knows how to. So, oh yay, skull! Whoop whoop!
I just
Lights
put a
up.
light
That's so
under it.
cool.
I just put a light under it.
Oh wow,
That's
that's so cool.
not even the clearest one I've poured. It just happens to be the one on my desk.
Yeah, Justin, can you type in the chat so people can find you, and then
Oh, sorry. I
they,
don't even have a chat up. I was watching the StreamYard chat. Woohoo!
yeah. So then Captain Jerk's going to type in the chat so you can all go and subscribe to him. And please leave some nice, genuine comments so he knows where you've come from. And hit the subscribe button and make sure you go over there for his live streams and videos because he does an amazing content. And he's just a really cool, wicked person. And I've known him 3 years since I've been on my channel. He's been with me on my channel basically. He's been a very good, loyal person and continues to be. And he's been by my side ever since. And I
I
don't
don't know
see
why
me
anybody.
leaving.
I don't understand why anybody would be abusive to a small, defenseless, autistic girl.
Because they feel threatened and probably the fact that they think that I'm some kind of weird woman who's online talking about autism issues and they don't understand why I do it. Like a lot of people say to me, how do you cope with social media? Why would you be on here and target yourself? Because there's not enough knowledge about autistic adults on YouTube. All the content that I've seen since I signed up was about children. There isn't no content for adults. That's
I
why
think
I do
some
it.
people actually see you as a threat.
Yes, which is frigging ridiculous. I'm not a threat to nobody. I'm a very, very small person. What am I going to do? I'm
Well,
one
no.
little person.
Let me explain what I mean by that.
Okay.
There are people out there that are scam artists that manipulate people that don't know any better. And once you learn how to manipulate a certain type of person, you can keep doing it and profit greatly from it. Now, that's not a freaking like a how-to manual to go and manipulate people and scam them. No, but when they see you coming in, like informing people about autism and how autistic people are, they might see you as a threat to their livelihood. if they're the kind of person to go out and freaking scam the autistic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
I know. It's annoying because
Being
I'm not that kind of.
manipulative
I'm not that way
knows
inclined.
being manipulative knows no gender, race, creed, color, ethnicity, or gender or sexual orientation. Anybody can be manipulative. And if they see that they can't manipulate a certain type of person because you're tipping the balance, they might see that as a threat.
Yes.
Which makes them a kind of which makes them not necessarily a scumbag, but a piece of garbage. Possibly.
I like the way you say garbage. You say it so cool. I'm like, I say it. I'm like, God, that sounds so horrible. The way you say it's so cool, you're like garbage. I'm like, that sounds so much better coming from you than me. They do, Sherry.
Yes.
Yeah, they go for the weak people. Like the other day, I was on a stream and they were saying about how people like me are the more weaker versions. That's why they go for people like me, because it's like, oh well, they're defenseless. They don't have support. Wrong. I do have a lot of support. I have people like Justin here who sits with me time after time after time when I've gone through issues, and they say I'm defenseless. Well, guess what? I have people like Justin who will kick your ass, and I'll kick you myself.
Well, how about this? You remember Gamer, right?
Yes, I love Gamer. Yes.
Okay. You tell me if you think that dude's defenseless.
Hell no.
And he's autistic too.
Yes, he is. I love him dearly. I love
He has
Gamer.
Asperger's. So yeah, you tell me if you think that dude is defenseless in any way.
No.
Verbally, emotionally, or physically.
No, he's one of the most tough guys that I know. Like, I've seen him on Jimmy C's and other people's streams, and he's sitting there. He gives as good as he gets. That guy.
But it's not that he's a tough guy. It's just that he will mess you up.
Yeah. Us autistic people, this is the thing. They think we're these defenseless poor creatures, and we're not. Like, we can have a laugh with the next person. It's just that we struggle to understand a lot of humor and jokes, but we do get it eventually. Like, me and Gamer have had to learn a long way by supporting each other, and we've had to learn to read a lot of people's body language. Like, when I first met Justin, God, I did not get his humor for the love of trying. Like, I was very like, what the hell does this guy mean? Huh?
A lot of people have known me for freaking decades and they still don't get it. It's because I'm random and I dice it up and I freaking give people new stimuli and I make
Yeah,
weird
whereas now,
noises and
like, I can
weird
understand
body motions and I slap my hat on my desk and I freaking slap a freaking horse mask on my face and, and people just can't keep up sometimes, you know? And they're just like, what the hell is wrong with that guy? Is he freaking retarded or something? No, I'm not retarded.
No, you're not.
Silly. I'm silly. I'm inappropriate, and I'm freaking
yeah.
and I try to freaking dice it up and mix it up and freaking be spontaneous and yeah, be random and stuff and freaking like if I could put a smile on your face at least once a day, then I've done my job.
You
I
also make me
feel
smile,
like
brother. That's a given.
that's the kind of person that I want to be, you know? When I'm around people that are dramatic or full of shit or causing trouble, I can't be like that. You know, I have to freaking go and, you know, and then it gets stupid.
Yeah.
And then there's prison and courts and fines and fees and hospital visits. It just gets messy. It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's like people don't understand that we can pretty much have humor and stuff with people. Like with Captain Joe, I've learned to have a laugh. I've learned to be myself. Like, he's
Budget
helped me
Bushcraft, how you doing?
a long way with. Hey, Budget, good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
You were saying something about wanting to go. If you want to end the stream, I apologize for dragging it out a little bit, but you know, I figured I'd engage you a little bit more. If you want to end the stream, you can end the stream. I apologize.
No, you're fine, brother. No. Don't apologize to me. No. It's fine. I'm having a good time with you. Like, I'm enjoying being online, having a chat with people, and there's people just coming in. So I feel we're kind of ending it, but yeah, it's just I want to come online, kind of get my thoughts out, and I'm not trying to be deliberately disrespectful to people or not being in streams, and I will put it out there right now. I'm still very limited on streams I go on to. I'm right now being very, very selective because there's streams that I don't really feel comfortable being around. And like Justin knows, I'm very much attached to where he is. I'm very attached to where a few people I know very well are, and that's kind of where I'm staying because that's where I feel more comfortable. So if I'm not in your streams, it's not that I don't like you, it's the fact that I just right now I'm setting myself back into being on live streams and panels and things. And Justin knows that I feel very safe when I'm around him, and people go, "Oh, well, you're picking favourites." No, I'm not. I like being with Justin because he makes me laugh and I feel safe. I'm being myself with him. If I see him on the panel, I'm like, oh, my brother's there, and I go and support my brother. It's not that I'm picking favourites. I support my brother. So if you don't like it, that's tough shit. That's the way it is. So I'm not gonna apologise for going on streams where Justin is. Yes, it may appear I'm being creepy, but I'm not. I like to be with my brother. I like to be there to support.
I've got a lot
him.
of people. There's a bunch of people that freaking like they'll pop up in streams that I'm on. Like either I'm on the panel or I'm in the chat or whatever. And no, I'm not. I don't always go to live streams where I have to be on the panel. A lot of people think that, but no, it's not true.
No.
So I'm like, I go in there, and I'm in a chat sometime, and here comes Gemma in the chat too, like over on Green Bay Wacky or something.
Yeah.
And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And I talk to her in the chat. I talk to
Yeah,
other people, and I talk to the people on the panel as well.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly fine. We're there to hang out and
Yeah.
freaking have fun on that panel or whatever. And sometimes she'll talk to me and say, "Hey, I need to talk to you. Would you mind if we go and have a chat?" I'm like, "Hey, sure, no problem."
Yeah, and we have a private chat. Yeah, it's what we have
So
our
that's fine.
hangouts and stuff for. Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, you go ahead and freaking end the stream, and we can
Yeah,
go do that right
I'm
now
gonna
if you
end the
want.
stream, guys, and I'm gonna go and chat to some Captain Jerk some more and make some calls and stuff before I head to bed. And yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for being here. If you haven't smashed the like button, please do. Subscribe to Captain Jerk, please. He is in the chat, and grab him up because he's just amazing, and you'll be stupid if you don't. And yes, go and grab my brother up, and I will see you guys next time. I will see Captain Jet very shortly, and I text him on Hangouts, and I'm going to grab myself a drink.
And just
And
remember, everybody, people that are jealous of you are your biggest fans.
yes, and Captain Jet, would you do the honors, brother?
Huh? Oh, drink off.
Bye bye. See you later, everybody. Bye.